This election day is more than just about the presidency. There are some major races going on for the Senate and the House. There's been a lot of focus on if Congress will flip once election day arrives, meaning the political party in control could switch. Republicans running could help win the majority in the Senate, which is currently mostly Democratic. The Democrats, on the other hand, could grab a hold of the House, which is a majority Republican. This is important because the nation also votes in a new president. Closely divided chambers might lead to disagreements on policies, which can make it harder to work together to get things done. We'll keep an eye on what all of this means come November, so make sure you're subscribed. But let's back it up for a second. What's the difference between the House and the Senate, and what exactly do they do? Congress formed in 1789. The House was formed to directly reflect American voters. So, the members of the House only serve for 2 years at a time before they're up for re-election, which means the American people are able to vote for them pretty frequently, and there's opportunity to bring in new ideas. And the number of members for each state depends on the population of the state. A small state, like Connecticut, has 5 representatives. A big state like Texas gets 38. The Senate is structured a little differently. Each state has 2 senators, no matter what size, and they serve for 6 years. So they have a little more time in Congress to make a name for themselves or pass laws. Speaking of passing laws, all bills start in Congress. A bill is a proposal for a new law or change to an existing law. But for a bill to become a law, it has to go through both sides of Congress. If it's drafted in the House and they vote to pass it, then it has to also be passed in the Senate, and vice versa. Then it goes to the president's desk, where it's signed into a law. Both the House and the Senate also have their own leaders. The House of Representatives elects a Speaker of the House, who is from the party with the majority of members at the time. The leader of the Senate is someone you don't hear about that often, called the President pro tempore. If something ever happened to the president and the vice president couldn't take over, the Speaker of the House is next in line, and the President pro tempore after that. Anyone old enough to vote for president can also vote for senators, representatives, and more. Check out our channel for when and how you can pre-register to vote.